and welcome to day 5 of the 5-day gratitude challenge. It's our last day and I'm so happy that you're here. Hopefully the last 4 days have been something for you that's been uplifting and encouraging, and that you've been able to find some things to be thankful for. Now you might be wondering why I have this blanket wrapped around me, and it's not because I'm freezing, but it's because it reminds me of when I was a kid. See, this is a cozy blanket, and many of you probably have your very favorite blanket that you use on cold nights. But when I was a kid, this was my protection. And whenever I would sleep and I was afraid of the dark, or if I had a nightmare, all I needed to do was pull my cozy blanket tight, pull it up to my neck, and sometimes I had to go under the covers in order to be safe. And it served as some kind of force field in my mind from evil. And this cozy blanket got me through many, many nightmares and a lot of nights that I would otherwise have been afraid to even come out of my room. Now, you may relate to me because I know that most kids have some kind of blanket that they might use, but this cozy blanket was something that I always felt safe as long as I had it near me. Now today, we're going to talk about the people in our lives that make us feel safe, and the people in our lives that we can go to no matter what. So today I want to talk about being thankful for those who make us feel safe. Now, being safe can be different depending on who you are. Some people might feel safe if they simply have someone to talk to. Other people, they may feel safe if they have someone they can go grab a coffee with and just relax, while still some people need to have a hug every once in a while. Depending on where you are, you may feel safe in many different ways. But there are people in our lives that offer that safety blanket for us. As teachers, we often have to come home and release from the day because we're around kids just about the entire time. And we can't really take out our frustrations on our students because we have to be a good example. We have to allow them to see the positivity we want them to demonstrate. So when we're frustrated at times, or when kids frustrate us, or colleagues frustrate us, or we just get nervous, we don't have people at work often that we can go to. But we do have those people outside of our workplace that we can vent to. Those are the people that make us feel safe. I want you to think about today one person that makes you feel safe. I'm sure we have many. And those are the people that we need to be thankful for. Those are the people that listen to us when we come home, and we may go on and on and on for hours about what happened in our classroom, and they really might not care, but they're willing to listen, and they're willing to give you advice. I know for me, I'll ask my wife some questions about what I can do in class or how I can make this better. She's very, very smart, and she gives me great ideas, and sometimes those are the best ideas that I bring to school. So it's those people that we have outside of the classroom sometimes that really help our students as well. Now, some of you might be a teacher that has a spouse that's also a teacher, and that might be your go-to person because you can contact them and you can talk to them about just about anything at school. Depending on who you are and who that person might be, it's so important to realize that we need to be grateful for them. Sometimes we take advantage of those cozy blankets. Like when I was a kid, I always knew that that cozy blanket was there, and if I ever felt afraid, I simply just had to pull it up over my head or up to my neck, and I was fine. And a lot of people in our lives are like our cozy blanket. We know they're always there, but sometimes we forget to simply say thank you. Sometimes we forget to be grateful to those people who who come home and they'll give us a hug after a bad day, or those people who will just give us a listening ear because they love us. So today, I have a challenge for you on our last day. We've been thankful for a lot of things throughout the week, but today, I want you to take a moment and think of the one person in your life who you consider to be your safety blanket. And what I want you to do is I really want you to just take a moment and thank them in any way that you know. Because you're the only person that would know how to thank that person properly. So it might be a simple hug, or maybe you bring them a Starbucks home because it's their favorite drink. Maybe you go home and you make them dinner just because you love them. Or maybe it's somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, but you know you want to reach out and thank them because they're awesome. Whoever that person may be, The action step today is to thank them in a way that only you can, and be grateful for those people in our lives that are our safety blankets.